Good morning, it's Saturday again. So it's the weekend again, Saturday, time to get cracking again. Plan for today is to try and get all the skirting boards, architrave, doors, woodwork prepped, sanded, painted, window boards as well. There's loads to do, 20 odd doors to do. And the stairs. And the stairs needs painting as well at some point. So yeah, it's going to be a case of prepping all that today. I'm also going to put some cork on the skirting boards, at the base of the skirting boards. So in here, in the kitcheny area. I don't know why you're going to be able to see this. We've got too much stuff in the way. But down here, so you can see down here, there's a gap between the tiles and the skirting boards. Now it doesn't go all along. The reason there's a gap there is obviously because of my tiling. The tiles aren't completely level all the way along, so that's why it's a bit gappy. Which isn't great, but the plan is to put some cork there to then stop any drafts that are behind the plasterboard, stop any drafts getting through. It shouldn't be too bad. The worst wall is going to be this one with the window one, because that's above there is a gable end. And the issue with the gable ends on this house is because the rafters butt up to the wall quite close. Some of them I couldn't get any insulation in between. Some of them I didn't even think about putting insulation in between, because it's just something I didn't think about at the time. I don't know why, looking back on it now, I didn't think, I better wedge a bit of insulation in there. So there's some gaps around the edge, because I insulated the whole loft, and above the house there's a gable end, that's on the dormer room. I insulated that as well. So I didn't put insulation in certain spots, and it's quite noticeable when it gets windy up here, it can be quite drafty. The dormer room especially is the worst. I'm going to show you that. So in the dormer room, and this is by far the draftiest room in the house for several reasons. So first and foremost, hang on, see up there, look. So that is into the loft space above this room, show you around, and then we've got eave storage bits here and here. Now in these, I did last week do some filling around all these gaps. I know this is black, but it's going to be covered over anyway with carpet or something, and all round here, so that any gaps that between the skirting boards and the floor, and any gaps that were in the floor, like all along here, should now all be filled. There is still gaps. There's a big gap up there, if you can see that, and there's one on the other side. So they're all going to need filling and doing at some point. So, but what I'm going to do today is I want to get the painting done. So I'm going to cork the skirting boards down here. Just going to put some cork between that and the floor, so then I can get that painted as well. You can see as well, look, we've got this here. This is going to be some kind of built-in storage space and have sliding doors on. But you can see here, I mean, this one's not so bad because there's quite a gap between this rafter carries on up here, all up into the roof, and there's obviously quite a gap there. So that was one place where I know I put insulation down all up here. I don't know if I put any up here though. That's the other issue. So the space is basically, I need to work on the air tightness of the room, but that's going to start with the corking. So then I can get the corking done, get the paintwork then prepped, ready for painting. So I'm going to get cracking. think I've put cork in most of the skirting boards where I want to be putting it. What I'm going to do now is masking up around the skirting boards, ready for painting. The cork needs to go off, which I don't know how much time that needs to set. I should probably try and look that up maybe on the, on the packaging. But I'm going to put masking tape around the top of all the skirting boards now. I also corked downstairs with the tiles between the floor to try and eliminate drafts and things coming in. So yeah, let's crack on with getting masked up, and if the cork's gone off in time, then I might be able to start painting today. If it's not, I'm going to start painting the doors. So let's crack on with masking up. So, end of the day, pretty rubbish day today really. A lot of prep work for painting. I haven't done one lick of paint. I've mashed up loads of places. I've been sanding wood down, filling holes, trying to get as much prep work done as I can. I'm hoping tomorrow there's a little bit more prep to do, and then I can try and blitz the painting. That's the plan. Right, day 2 of the big paint off, I guess. Today I've got a bit more prep work to do. Basically just masking some stuff up to protect the floor for where I'm going to paint door frames and things. There's a couple of door frames that need to be primed. I put some extra filler in the holes that were missed yesterday, so they need sanding down a bit. So the plan is to get all the prep work done, and then at some point today get onto the painting. I have got 20 doors to paint. Well, there's 2 in the loft, so let's say 18. I'm not touching the loft at the moment. 18 doors to paint, loads of skirting boards, all the window boards for all the windows, and all the door frames. So it's going to be a lot of painting going on. Don't think I'm going to get it all done in a day, but I'm going to have a good go and get as much as I can done. Every bit I do today is a bit less to do tomorrow. So let's crack on. Right, I think I've finally finished with the prep work. Everywhere is mashed up. If you can see this, all around the doors, you probably can't even see it that well. There is masking tape there. So I've done that around all the door frames and underneath the doors everywhere downstairs to protect the tiles. I've put, there's like a, you can see it there, the polythene on the floor. So the plan now is all the bare woodwork to go around and prime it all, what's left of it. There isn't loads left, it's like door edges and a few door frames that need doing. So I'm going to go and prime that lot. And then I think that's probably going to be it for today, because it's about 3 o'clock on Sunday and I usually leave at 5, so I've only got a couple more hours. So I'll see how I get on with that lot. Hopefully if I get that lot done, then I will move on to painting the skirting boards, because I'm hoping for some help this week. My dad's going to come and do some painting, which is good of him, but he struggles. He had a hip operation last May, and we're in February now, so he's doing well, he's doing good, but yeah, I mean, it's good of him to come and help me, and so but I don't want him getting up and down off the floor to paint skirting boards. So I'll get them done, hopefully. If not, I'll do them next week. But if I get everything primed, then there's just a whole bunch of doors and door frames and architrave that need painting. There's window boards too, but I think they're bumped down the list. I think priority right now is to get all the doors done and all the door frames. There's a staircase as well to do. So yes, plenty of painting to do, just got to crack on and do it. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to leave it there for today because I'll show you where I'm up to next week with the painting. Yeah, so I'll catch you later.